Picture this: an open field, flashing lights, live performers, 20,000 plus people. And now picture a bunch of empty beer cans lying on the ground or being thrown through the air. That's the reason for the new Green Cup campaign being enforced at this year's Numberfest.
Last year's Numberfest was cut short when the headlining performer walked off stage after having an array of objects projected at him from the crowd. The act of throwing beer cans and other objects during performances has become a growing problem with the last few fests. To ensure the safety of festgoers and artists at this year's 12 Fest, the organizers of the event, Prime Social Group, are requiring everyone drinking alcohol to pour their beverage into a cup instead of drinking from a can. Free green cups will be available at the entry gate. Everyone who is over 21 years of age will be required to take a cup unless they bring their own from home. The organizers are also hopeful that this new policy will make for a cleaner event. More than 200 trash receptacles will be placed on the grounds, and workers will be walking around the area with trash bags and extra plastic cups. Additionally, police officers will be on the premises to remind festgoers not to be drinking out of cans and to pour the contents of their cans into one of the provided cups. If attendees choose to disregard the new Green Cup campaign rules, they run the risk of being ticketed for an open container. As for those people that choose to throw beer cans in the air at this year's fest, a task force will be on site at the event to spot and detain those individuals. The newly enforced rule is having mixed responses from festgoers. One Ohio University student, Jared Kokensparger, had this to say about the campaign.
I can understand the situation, but with the Green Cups, I feel like they're heading in the right direction. They want people to dispose of the cans into the receptacles or whatever, but I feel like a lot of people are going to be either too lazy or too drunk to go find a receptacle, and it's just going to end up on the floor again.
Another OU student, Kaylee Schaff, said that it's hard to tell if the policy is going to work, but that the policy is a good one in the sense that it may prevent the fest from getting out of control, but that oftentimes when people drink, they become careless.
Yeah, I do think that kids will still continue to throw the beer cans because once they get done drinking it, they're not going to want to go throw it away they're just not going to care as much and they'll just throw it on the ground.
Seeing as how festgoers are still able to bring in cases of beer, there will still be a risk of objects being thrown. I predict the new policy is either going to be a hit or miss with students. Kokensparger agreed by saying,
Once they get out there in that field, they don't feel like there's any rules out there, so it's kind of up in the air right now.
The organizers of the fest have said that their new Green Cup campaign is not a solution to these issues. They're just hoping that it reduces them by providing a safer and cleaner environment for festgoers. Lauren Reed, WOUB News, Athens.